So we have a question from Eugene, another 65-year-old. As a 65-year-old, Eugene says, who spent 35 years in the bar scene, aero bars, doing triathlons, my shoulders have gotten used to being aero bars. So these triathlon bars you read like that, okay. My shoulders got hunched and rolled inward to remain as aerodynamic as possible. This is great for time trialing on a bicycle, but it absolutely sucks for the overhead squat. Yeah, okay. About the only thing I can hold over my head is a piece of PVC pipe when I do the overhead squat, because I can hold that weight up and it invariably drifts well forward, not of my ears, but of my face. I can only barely get my biceps behind my eyeballs when down in the ass to grass position. I can hang from a pull-up bar without discomfort, which is a good sign. And it doesn't hurt to push my arms back into the proper position. It just takes a heavy vehicle and a winch to make it happen. I really want to do overhead squats and a squat snatch, but right now it's not possible. What do I do to improve this horrific shortfall? Well, Eugene, honestly, at 65, I'm glad you're worried about your shoulder health, because that's just going to get worse. As we age, certain muscles stiffen, and my concern with anybody who spent a lot of time in this position. Now, there are idiots online who disagree with this, but I'm not going to argue with what I've seen, what I've experienced, and what smart people have told me. But I do worry about spending too much time in this hunched over position. I worry about it because, as you age, you want to look good, you want to feel good. I think it's perfectly fine to stand tall, look tall as you move around. I would like you to find somebody like a physical therapist or physio, depending on where you live, someone who can kind of sit you down and maybe give you a set of exercises. My physical therapist, Mike, he gave me a really simple one where I just go like that, and it was unusual for me not to hear my shoulder pop right there. And it's a real simple exercise where all I do is a touchdown like that, and it really made my shoulder feel good. I do a number of stretches every day. I hang, as you know, and I do some other stuff. But you're on the other side of things. I'm doing these movements to maintain my overhead squat, and you're trying to get there. So you might need a little bit more advanced care. I don't want to leave you in the dark, because I think you're already doing the smart stuff. Okay, you're hanging, which I think is a great idea. And then you're also, practicing the overhead squat, which I think is a good idea. And the third one, you're aware, which I'm going to give you high marks for simply being aware that there's an issue. And I think sometimes that people don't know that. Thank you, Eugene. Good question.